Oh, hey there. I'm Cobby, and if you didn't know, this would be the Vanillawood server. I've been playing on it for a while, with some friends, of course, but it is my world, of course. Yes, my world, none of theirs. And today, we are going to be... I'm not sure what we're going to be doing, but we'll figure something out. This would be the Vanilla Center, the build I'm currently, well, one of the builds I'm currently working on. I'm trying to use a whole bunch of the new 1.8 materials, such as granite and andesite. It is nowhere near completion. I'm just working on the skeleton right now. If we look in here, you can see some outlines of some where platforms are going to go. We still have a whole bunch of our old chests. Strike that. We have all of our old chests. I still use them. People still come around, I think. I hope that's not too loud. I have to turn it down on my end, but I think it's fine for all of you guys. This is basically our insignia for the Vanilla Center. It's a birch tree because when it first came out, I'm pretty sure items didn't actually have names, and so people just called it vanilla wood. There's oak wood, vanilla wood, chocolate wood, or dark wood, depending on your preference. And today, Mundef and I, we went into the end and we killed the Ender Dragon. I have proof of that because we have locate the end, defeat the Ender Dragon. I think I recorded it, but something must have gone wrong on my end because, yeah, I don't have the footage. I have the part where I went into the end portal, and then it's gone, and it comes back when we're back through the end portal again. And so if you look down at my experience, you'll notice I have 46 levels. Mundef ended up with like 50 or something. Killing the Ender Dragon gives a ton of experience, even in the 1.8 snapshots. And I figured today, as a start for the episode, we're actually going to enchant some stuff, because I don't think I've ever showed that, and they have vastly changed the mechanics in 1.8 for enchanting. So most people have seen this new user interface, but in case you haven't, this is what it looks like. You put your item there. You can see it still has the 3 different things, 5, 15, 30. But now it also has this weird language, which doesn't actually do anything. It's just there for looks. But now you have this thing where it says there's a little green thing that says 1, 2 green things that say 2, and a big green thing that says 3. And that is the amount of lapis lazuli that you need to use to make the enchantment. So I have a bunch here. And then also, if you look at the hover menu thing, it says unbreaking 1 ... question mark, which means if I were to click this enchantment, I would be guaranteed to get unbreaking 1. And then I may or may not get other things after that. So if we come down here, it says efficiency 4. And that costs, well, it says 30 over here, but if you look at the hover menu, it says 3 enchantment levels, which means it only takes 3 of my 46 levels. So I want efficiency 4. Let's click that, and it's just efficiency 4. It's nothing too much. Now if you look down at my experience, instead of having what would be 16 levels left, I actually have 43. And so I can make a whole bunch more enchantments. Let's see what a book gives us. We have power 3, efficiency 2, and smite 1. All of those are pretty much horrible enchantments. So we can go and find a new item, and this is actually a little cheat that I use. We don't have any iron, so let me come over here, get some iron, get some wood. And make an iron pickaxe. That is really loud for me. Okay, now when we come back over here, we can put the iron pickaxe in there, and we notice it gives them breaking 3 and breaking 2, efficiency 1. I'm not actually going to enchant an iron pickaxe. What I'm going to do now is come back over here. That's still really loud. I'm just going to keep that out. Going to put that away. Now I can come over here and make a diamond pickaxe. Just like that. And when I go over to the enchanting table, you'll notice, or it should be, they may have changed it. It has the exact same enchantments. So before I even wasted the diamonds making a diamond pickaxe, I knew what the enchantments were going to be because I used an iron pickaxe. And that is because iron and diamond have just about, it's a little tiny bit different, but it's essentially the same enchantability. Which means that for one enchant seed, you're almost guaranteed to have the exact same enchantments between the two. And so before wasting diamonds to get my diamond pickaxe, I could find out what the enchantments were. And so let's see what I get. Ooh. Oh. It's good and bad at the same time. Breaking 3, efficiency 3, fortune 2. If only I had a fortune book. Let's actually go check. I might. Before we do that, let's see what our next book enchant is. Book is essentially just the default. Yeah, those are horrible. Breaking efficiency. Yep. I don't want to enchant another pickaxe. I have more than enough. Let's see how chicken's going. Very good. Very good. From way back when, before I left to my new village, I had a whole bunch of chests over here and I never fully vacated them all. So feather falling, protection, power, efficiency 3, fortune 2. Ooh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I can essentially turn this pickaxe into something that's very useful. A fortune 3, unbreaking 3, efficiency 4 pickaxe. But I don't want to do that yet. And for two reasons. One, we don't have an anvil over here. Somebody broke it. And by that I it was not me. Let's see. I have a looting sword. That. I have a very good bow. I don't need another bow. I have a very good axe. What other items are there? I don't really go for the whole diamond gear thing. I'm more of an iron gear type of person. I guess I'll go for another shovel. Now, if I wanted to, I could have made a iron shovel and then seen what the enchantments were, but it's just one diamond. I have plenty of diamonds. So let's see what it is. I'm breaking 3, efficiency 3, or I'm breaking 1. Let's go for this one. Ooh, that's very good. Let's see the next book enchantment. Sharpness 3, still horrible. Well, you get the gist. I still have another 3 enchantments, 30 enchantments worth of experience left. So there are some benefits and some drawbacks to the enchanting system. The benefits that you've obviously seen are with 46 levels you can get so many level 30 enchants, so many good enchantments. Also, you can see what the first enchantment is, so you don't want to waste any levels or not. The drawback are experience is a pain to get. If you don't have any farms, once you get to level 30, you want to stay at level 30, but if you die, it's all for nothing. See, because when you get a level 30 enchantment, 27, and then you just need 3 more levels. And so you use the whole idea of just getting 3 levels and then enchant. But as soon as you die, you have to go all the way back up to level 30 again from level 1. and it is a pain. It is a huge pain. Now, there are some drawbacks that people say, which is the whole, because enchanting is based per player now, so if I put this in here, efficiency 4, I'm breaking 1, I'm breaking 1 again. Even if I exit this, log out, come back a year later, go to a different enchanting table that is placed in the nether, and I put this in here, it's still going to say the exact same things. And so that is because enchanting is saved per player, and it's no longer just completely random. And that is where people get their anger about the new enchanting system. But it doesn't really change anything. And that is because, I guess I'm going to have to make a new one. I'll make a chest. Like this. I can just place it over here. And I get some wool. See, lime wool, cyan wool, red wool. I think I have black wool somewhere. And I'll just take an andesite. Now, I'm going to quickly cut off camera, and I'm going to put one of these 4 items, only these 4 items, not going to put anything else, inside this chest. Okay? You know, I'm going to make another chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I took 8, right? And that chest is going to be over here. I'm going to put these 4 items in one of those items in here. And then I might not put another item in this chest. Okay? So I'll do that and I'll be right. There we go. I put 2 items in these chests. Well, put an item here, may have put an item here. This chest might be just completely empty. I'm the only person that knows what is in these chests, okay? Let's say I go enchant something. Completely random. I don't know what's in here, I don't know what's in here. Back an hour later, could have changed, I don't know. It's completely random. And so, if I enchant something now, I'll get 2 random enchantments. If I enchant something later, I'll also get 2 random enchantments. But I don't know if they're the same enchantments from an hour later, or if they're completely different enchantments. It's because it's like a box. You don't know what's inside it. I do. So then, let's say I go to enchant a stick. You can't actually do that, so I enchant it. Ooh, I got red wool, and I got andesite. Okay. So now I know what was inside these boxes. Before then, it's completely blank. There could be nothing, there could be everything. So, we just take these out, and get these back. Also get a granite, just in case I want it. So now, I'm going to repeat the process, and fill in these 2 chests with one of these 5 items. There. Now we are using the 1.8 enchanting system. So I come by, enchant something. I put my stick in the enchanting table. Now it shows me the first item. So it shows me what's in this chest. Granite. So I could come back a year later, it'll still say granite. Okay? Now it uses a different algorithm to actually no. I'm pretty sure it uses the same algorithm, it just keeps the seed for each item. So, if you have the seed 1, 4, 5, 7, 9, blah blah blah, it will give this. Regardless if you're in 1.8 or if you're in a previous version. So the algorithm is probably the same, I'm not sure. But we know that there's granite in this chest. We do not know what's in here until after we enchant our stick. So if we came back in 30 minutes, the item in this chest is going to be the exact same. No one has changed it. But it's just like before. I don't know what's in it. It may as well just be completely random. It could be unbreaking, it could be efficiency, it could be silk touch. We don't know all we know is what's in this chest. So then I enchant it. Ooh, I get granite. I knew that. And I also get cyan wool. So most people get the anger because they're like, oh, we know that there's granite in this chest. It makes it so much worse because we know that we're going to get a bad enchantment. But not really. It just tells you you're going to get the first enchantment. But it's still essentially the exact same, getting a little bit more information about what's inside the big nasty black box. It's kind of like there's a box with a tiny hole and you can peek in it, and then people are getting mad because they see a sharp tooth. But too scared now to open the box and realize that there's just a cute little kitty inside. So now that my little rant is over, of course, you know, the algorithm has changed a little bit. There's a chance you could get different enchantments with each other. As in, I'm pretty sure you can get like efficiency 5 now. You could get, you know, efficiency 5 on breaking 3 pickaxe. They have increased the amount of enchants you can get, and that would possibly be the only thing that people would dislike. But we're gonna move on from that. I just wanted to get that out. Yeah, this is the vanilla center that I've been working on. I'm terribly sorry that I haven't put an episode on Wednesday or on Friday. I just mostly haven't really had the time. Also that, and just a little lazy on my part. I've just been working on this. Mundef and I, we went into the end. Pfhorpalm's gone, so now it's just me alone. Mundef and I went into the end. We killed the Ender Dragon. He recorded it, so whenever he decides to put it up, he'll put it up. I tried to record it, but something must have gone wrong. We had a cute little skit put out, but I guess it'll have to do. Whoops. So, the vanilla center is gonna be 12 blocks tall, including the ceiling. I still have, it's not just gonna be a cylinder. I have to put little staircases coming out, move the sheep farms, move the cow farm. Just gonna take the rest of that steak, move the rest of the farms in there. It's not gonna be a cylinder with 2 stories. There's gonna be a whole lot more rooms. If you're wondering what these carpets are for, it's for lighting. I put torches underneath it, and if I push F and you look at the level, which is the second to last line, you'll notice that the block light never goes below 8. And I've just noticed there's, I think, a local difficulty. I don't know what that is. 3.56. We are on. Do different regions on the map to be more difficult than other regions? Wait, let me just quickly run into the desert and see if that changes the difficulty level. Oh, I don't have a sword. That is weird. I'm gonna have to research that in a little bit. And it also says the day that we're on, so you can get a rough estimate of how long the server's been running. If a day is 30 minutes long, including the night cycle, so 30 minutes times 2,487, which is about 1,243.5 hours of online time, which is like, what, 50 days in real life? Yeah. Server has been going on for a nice little while. We're all getting, you know, placed up. Because this episode is either going to go out on Saturday or Sunday, it will be a bit longer. Don't worry, it's not just going to be 20 minutes. I'm mostly doing that to make up for Wednesday and Friday. But, yeah. So, quickly go find something for us to do. I don't really plan on working here just because most of this is grindy work. We might be able to work here. Let's quickly think about it. Nah, most of this is just grindy work. So I'm going to quickly go and find something for us to do. In the meantime, you will be able to blink 1 or 2 times, and I will be able to think for a couple minutes, or hours, or days, depending on how long it takes for me to do this. So, and we're back. So, it's Saturday for me, the day after the previous recording, and so I've been thinking a lot, trying to find something for us to do. And I've decided that we are going to make the staircase that allows one to travel from the first floor up to the second floor. And the way that I designed this in a creative world was you'd be able to enter in here. Like, this is the main entrance. There may or may not be other entrances. It all depends on excuse me. It all depends on how I adjust the design in this world as opposed to my creative world, because there's, user demand. There's like an elevator over there which leads all the way up, which I didn't take into account in my creative world, so I'm gonna have to put a little entrance in here, maybe put something over there to prevent monsters from coming over, whereas in my creative world it's just a wall there. And so I'm gonna have to make small adjustments in here, which will just be on the fly. But the design I have for the staircases, it's not that complex. It's actually pretty simple, but change it depending on what needs to be done. For example, if I want to make a pathway that leads over to the post office, I can quickly adjust the staircase so there's a split. And because of adaptability, I need the staircase to actually be on the outside of the center as opposed to on the inside. So everything that's going to be inside here is mostly just going to be open space to give a nice feel that, it's open, you can go anywhere you want. And then I'm just going to have little pathways off. Like, one pathway from here is going to go over to a sheep farm or a cow farm. I actually have an idea in mind for I'm pretty sure it's a unique cow farm. I don't think anybody's done it yet. And I have to, play with the design for that, see how much space it takes. But for the staircase and for some other little tiny doodads in here, I'm actually going to take advantage of some quartz blocks. There's no specific reason why, I just like quartz blocks. I'm actually going to have to use those, and I'm actually looking at my other screen. See ya. Oh, never mind. See ya, go. And so the staircase is going to be 3 wide. Because it's around a curve, there's some places that are going to seem like they're too wide. I have to move where the chicken farm is. The solar, not solar panel, the solar sensor, daylight sensor. The daylight sensor is going to have to move. The staircase is going to be completely destroyed. But that's alright, that just leads over to my base, so I'm perfectly okay with it. I don't really have to ask anybody else about it. Because there's another way to get up there with an elevator. And of course I can put another separate way from the second floor, which leads up to there. That's no problemo. And the portal is going to be relocated somewhere in the vanilla center. I still have yet to find a decent place for that. And so this actually gets taken out. Click, 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 click. What's it? Oh, we got some nice chicken in here. The chicken farm is more of just a passive thing. If you notice, there's only 1 stack. That's not supposed to be there. That was just from some debugging that I was doing. But it's more of a passive mob farm because it only works when someone is in the area. So it doesn't work on demand. Like, I'm using beef right now because it's a higher tier food. And so I need to come over here. And so the chicken farm, it slowly produces over a period of time And so that one stack that's in there will be there for a while probably, until somebody is like, oh, I don't want to bother getting a whole bunch of, wheat so I can breed the cattle and then wait 5 months for them to grow up and repeat the breeding process and then get a whole bunch of really good food. This is just, it's there, and then someone's gonna come and take it. When I try to get, I'm gonna be really mad because there's none left. So let's change that. Okay, so the staircase is gonna be made out of quartz. 3, and then clickety click, you go away. So the problem with working with circular objects in a voxel-based game such as MineCraft, you can't get perfect circles, and so when you're looking through here, it's like 2 wide, and it goes into 3 wide when you're going down. And there's no way around it. The effect sort of becomes diluted when you're working with huge circles, such as, like a radius. The effect becomes so unnoticeable that you can work around it, but this project I have to do. That's not supposed to be there. I think that's. I'm looking at some screenshots I took of my the project I've been working on. Yeah, I think that's it. And I'm just gonna clear the rest of this off camera, and when we finish building the staircase, so I don't really have to worry about clearing out, putting this in. Actually, I can do that right now. Actually, and another actually. What is? Huh? We have a cave. Where does it lead? Never seen this before. Oh, there's an exit. I've never. Wait. Where am I? Mundef, you tricky little person. That's just an open area under there. Didn't even bother filling it in with dirt. It's gonna break. You're gonna have to take out an insurance policy real quick. Yada yada. And a site goes in like that. So this is, the biggest problem, and 2 wide is acceptable for me. If it was 1 wide, then I would be up in arms. I gotta change that. So click, 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 click. 1, 2, 3. Gotta take out my free chicken sign. Whoa. There's no particle. We are on 14W06B. It's currently Saturday. The new snapshot has come out, but we haven't updated to it. They've probably fixed that already. And I'll just... There's going to be a chicken backup. I'll just rearrange this. There we go. And chicken, 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 chicken. There. So let me just quickly switch images and click, click, click. Give me a little bit more working space. One of the benefits of working on the Vanilla Center like this is Redstone wise, if I decide to put in a farm somewhere, I have a huge amount of space because the entire underside of this right here really is pretty much open space that you can work in. So I think it just goes like that. Oh, nope, 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 not there, not there. Shh, didn't see anything. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You suck. Oh wait, no. Think. Yes. Half slabs to the rescue. If this was a solid block, you wouldn't be able to open the chest, and if a chest is not openable, then hoppers aren't able to drop their item inside the chest. So there'd be chicken in here, 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 here. Eventually it would back all the way up to this, the feather sorter. And you know, it would break the feather sorter, so it would start filling up, and if nobody came around to fix it, it would fill in this. Mundef's sorting system may break, I don't know the design of it, but and then it would, you know, back up all the way in there and be horrible. That's over a huge long period of time, of course. This has never gotten fuller than 2 rows, so that's just a hypothetical sort of thing. I don't know. So you're like here, you're like, oh, I want to go upstairs. You come around here. There'll probably be another staircase on the other side. You can walk up this, and yep, there it is. I think that's the... Wait a minute. Where's the center? I'll be right back. This part is the most difficult part that I find. Actually, I think I said it again. Actually, I'm pretty sure I just do it right here. Clear out a whole bunch of area. So that is this. It's not the center. That is. Yup. So we have things going like that. I think this one, that wouldn't make sense. Wait a minute, I think it would. Let's come over here and get a good look. It wouldn't make sense. And we'll do it. What I'm confused about is if we come over here, is in my creative world what I did was this. So this is now a 2 open, whereas it's actually 3 single blocks, which would mean it's not exactly distributed properly, but I kind of have to do that. What the? There we go. And then because of that, we can just come over here, take like that, and we can put not vanilla wood, birch wood, which I have right there. So that's 4. I'm doing it wrong again. It goes out this way because then you get that open space over here. And chicken farm. 2 more chicken. And that's exactly what I mean about it being a passive thing. As in, nobody's gonna wait around for 2 chicken. I mean, you could easily just get a bunch of wheat, and that would satisfy you more than the chicken would. So the whole point of an automatic farm such as the chicken is you don't wait around for it. All that gravel. You don't wait around for it. It works on its own, which is the whole automated part. And 3, 4. It's actually 5, so you have to go out more. Goes all the way out to that. And because it's slowly putting out 2 chicken every day after 2,551 days, that's 5,000 chicken. I believe it goes like that. Then we have 2. Then we have 1. Cheat. Then another 2. Another little cheat. And if it seems like my movements are a little bit stiff, that is... Wait a minute. That is because we got a whole bunch of snow recently, and as a result, I had to do a whole bunch of shoveling of my driveway. And not just that went over really easy. We only got like 15 inches of snow. The problem was, after we did the shoveling, I decided to make a really big snowman. And while I was, pushing the snow around, breaking sticks, getting charcoal little pieces, I did something to my wrist, and it made it hurt a lot. And so I had to make... It's not broken. It's perfectly fine. I can move my wrist around. Hey. I can grab things with full strength. The problem is if I move my wrist in a specific way, or if my fingers are open and I move it one way, or if they're closed and I move it a different way, I get extreme pain in my wrist. Oh, I think that's there. That might be Pfhorpalm up there. Wait. I saw something there. I don't know. And so I've made a little makeshift cast out of a heating pad, so I can't really move my arm. I can move my hand around. And there, we're done. And so I'm sitting here. I can move my left hand. My left hand's perfectly fine. I can type. I can, press the WASD space key. Anything I want with my left hand. But my right hand is sort of limited, and so I have this makeshift cast made out of heating pad. So my right hand is on my mouse around, and so all of my movements are either slowed or stiff, or there's some movements I can't make. All that jazz. Yeah, I don't think we need to make any further adjustments to the chicken farm. Of course, we're gonna have to change where it deposits all the free chicken. Nobody can reach that anymore. For the simple fact that once I do this, now you can't open it. Fix that real quick off camera. But no, you are supposed to be that. Yep. You're one of those, them. I'm trying to do this before nighttime because then monsters will be able to get in. So, click, click, click. There. So this is the staircase. It leads all the way up here. And then I'm going to have to fill in this floor with granite. Just like that. And the way to get down, I'm actually going to use slime blocks because it's a new feature and I'm building out of new features things. So let me just do that real quick. Quick. There. So the slime thing is actually going to go right here, and it is right there and right there, and it just goes down. Comes down to here. Oops, not there. Now, I believe I brought slime blocks with me. Let's double check. Yep. And there. This was not planned, but it's such a simple addition, I'll put it in. So we have that, and now we need to get a method to get out. Stupid chests are in the way. Like that. That went too far. Just like that. I'll fill in the rest with granite. So then, this. I come up here. We want to do something up here. I want to do something up here, like, or maybe I just came out of the, oh. I think I hit him. I just came out of the nether portal, which will probably be on the second floor because nether portals are, and they're mid-game content, so it just seems like it'll be higher than all that basic things like a cow farm. This is correct in, so then you can just come down, easy as pie. You don't even have to go bother with the stairs. The stairs take so much more time to go up and down. Don't want monsters to spawn, but you know how long that took, and then you can just come down and exit the building. So that will probably be the end of this episode. I have a whole bunch of schoolwork to do, and I want to do programming. So thank you for watching. If you liked the episode, leave a like. If you really liked it, subscribe. Thank you for watching.